Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Delano Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Jayden, and we are here at the very nice Mountain Mike's Pizza here in California. Today, I have Delano High School senior Jayden Gurrola with me. And Jayden, how are you feeling today?
Feeling good. How about yourself?
Yeah, pretty good. All right, we'll get started right now. So it's the halfway point through the summer. You guys have been working this whole offseason to progress. How do you think the team's progressed so far at the summer?
I think throughout the summer, every single player has progressed, even like from a little to a lot in the weight room, on the field. Everyone has just something like they're getting better at this upcoming season.
So this summer, you had the opportunity to attend a camp at the University of Arizona with a teammate. How was that experience, and how has that really put it in your mind about playing at the next level?
It was amazing over there in Arizona, actually. The experience was great. The campus was great. The camp was pretty good. I got to learn a couple things from coaches in the next level, and it was like I took it like as an advantage, so it helped up.
Yeah, sounds pretty great. So, of course, as a third-year varsity player, you've been up as a sophomore, junior, now going into your senior year. How do you think you've seen yourself progress at the varsity level? Of course, when you came in as a sophomore, you're kind of green, getting used to it. Last year, you excelled really well. How do you think you've progressed each season you've played on varsity?
I think every season I get like more comfortable with it. I'm able to like look at plays more different, able to do more things, especially with growth, like weight wise, height wise. I see a difference every single season.
So, of course, now you're coming in as a senior. You've seen two sets of seniors already, and now you're coming in as a captain there on the defense. What are your goals as a team this year, trying to lead a group of a lot of younger guys coming up now?
I feel like as we're now kind of senior heavy, it's going to be easier to lead a team and able to help the younger guys as we've been doing this whole off season. And I feel like this is going to be the season where we could be great.
Yeah. And you mentioned that you guys are a little senior heavy. I know that I've seen that there are a lot of players that are coming on to now this is their third year as either a considerable player or a starter on varsity. You guys have a really big senior core. Do you think that leadership has helped you guys in terms of how you're going to enter the season?
Yeah, I feel like most of the seniors have been helping all the young guys, especially because we have a lot of new guys from JV, Farsoft. And I feel like even though we are senior heavy and we're expected to be good, also the younger guys are pretty good, especially the new ones that haven't touched varsity yet.
So, of course, football is a team game and everything. But, however, as a senior this year, do you have any goals as an individual for yourself as a player?
Just being able to lead the team and being able to contribute both ways this year.
Gotcha. Sounds good. So, of course, the team has improved each year under Coach Gonzalez, of course. Just a few years ago, Delano football was winless, and you guys have now progressed each single offseason. What are your expectations now? This is your second year of SSL play. You guys have came in and you've gotten a chance to kind of settle in and kind of play each team and know what you're going up against, things like that. What are the teams? What is the attitude heading into this season and second year of SSL play?
I feel like we're more confident this year, being able to know how a team is based off of last season, going over film, and just going into the games different this year.
So, in terms of schematics and defensive play calling, has you seen the defense switch at all or change at all compared to last year to this year's offseason?
Yes, our defense has changed a lot this offseason.
What are some of the things that you think are some improvements that you guys have made, things that you're doing a little bit differently that you think will help throughout the season?
The pressure to the QB is going to help a lot.
Pass rush right there. All right, let's see. So, of course, your pre-league schedule is Miramonte, West, North, and Golden Valley. Out of those four games, which are you most looking forward to? Do you have a preference? Of course, these are teams that are all very beatable for you guys. So what are your thoughts about your pre-league schedule?
I'm actually excited for all the games. Like, there's not one game I'm not excited for, but if I could say one game I am excited for the most, is probably be Golden Valley. I feel like that'll be our toughest challenge.
Sounds great. So, of course, Delano is a team that in the past couple of years, you guys have always started off really good, and then you have some hiccups along the way. This year, obviously, I do believe the team will have a hot start. What is going to be your advice to younger players to keep that momentum going and pushing that early win streak into league?
Just don't get too confident. Don't have a little ego. You should still be excited for every game. Give every game with 110%. And I feel like if we could do that and execute, that will be a good team.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, and of course, this is another year where you guys, or your second year where you'll be taking on your in-town opponents as league play. Of course, last year you guys took Chavez in the bowl, and you guys had a great game there. This year you're heading to Chavez to take them on over there at their house. How are you feeling about Chavez game? Is it just another game for you guys? Do you guys think it's amps up a little bit because it's an in-town rivalry game? What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's just going to be another game, but I am excited for it. I'm pretty sure the whole team's excited for it. And I'm pretty sure it'll be a great game.
So of course now both you and Chavez, this Chavez squad have very senior heavy, have a lot of players that are coming in as multi-year starters. How do you see that game going? Do you see it as being a low-scoring affair? Do you think it'll be scoring such as last year? What are your thoughts on that?
I think it'll be low scoring because I'm pretty sure both sides on defense is going to want to get in on the offense, and then the offense is going to get in on the defense. But I feel like if we're both colliding, it's going to be low scoring.
And of course, now this is the third consecutive year where you guys will be playing RFK here on the other side of town. You guys get to host them again this year in the bowl. Are you excited for that game? How do you see that going? Of course, that team did very good last year. It's going to be good this year. They're one of the SSL contenders. How are you feeling about that game happening in the bowl?
I am excited for that game, but then again, it is another game. But what's it called? Even though their seniors have went away, I feel like they are going to be a pretty good team and still tough with their schemes and all that. So I am excited. I'm excited what we could bring up against them, as they are former Valley champs.
So, of course, this year, a big thing is that no matter what happens during the season, as long as your team makes the postseason, you can always go for a big push. As a senior now, especially this being your last season, is there an extra push that you think that you guys will have to get far in the postseason? You have personally played in multiple playoff games and won a few. How are you feeling about the postseason? Do you think that all you guys as seniors are ready to step up and try to go as far as you can in that role?
Yeah, I feel like our seniors don't want to stop playing. They're gonna want to keep going, so it's gonna push the younger kids, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna be motivated as well, also to want to go as hard as they can.
That sounds good. So, of course, as a personal goal to yourself, obviously you're focused on the season right now. You're trying to do the best for the team. However, have you given thought to playing football at the next level at this point?
Yes, I have, guaranteed.
So have you been in contact? Of course, you went to the University of Arizona camp. Have you been in any contact with local teams, with any other teams?
Yes, I've been in contact with a couple teams, Division I, Division II.
So, having been on varsity for the past 3 years and past 3 seasons, what are some of the best experiences you've had with your teammates and former teams?
I feel like when we have our class together in sixth period, it's the most funniest class, but it's still like we're still focusing. But even in practice, there's some times where we have funny moments as a team, and I think we all get along pretty well.
And so, of course, coming in now, you've had time to play under guys that have been seniors, multiple senior classes, and now stepping up as the leader, as the senior, as the captain. Have you felt that you've progressed into that? Are you still kind of nervous a little bit about being a captain, or do you think that you've done and had so much experience, you're ready to take on that leadership role?
I think I'm ready for the leadership role. I'm excited to be able to give off to my teammates.
So, of course, as a captain, you're someone that's always talking to the new young players, talking them up, everything like that. What is your personal philosophy in terms of how you approach football and how you approach your athletics?
I'm actually pretty motivated when it comes to that, and I'm excited in the moment. And in game is when I'm most excited to be able to make plays and just do all kinds of stuff for the team, wanting to win.
So, of course, one of the big things that you have this year is the Hawaii Bowl that you and another teammate have been invited to. Do you want to elaborate on what that is, when that'll be, and how people can support you here in the Delano community?
It's like an all-star game, kind of. It's a group of upcoming seniors going to Hawaii, and we're going to be there from January 3rd to 8th, I believe. So it's 5 days. And it's looking to be pretty pretty fun. And a way to support me is through GoFundMe. We have a GoFundMe account and up and running with like a couple thousand in there. But we still need a couple more to be able to go.
No, I understand. But yeah, that sounds pretty great. All right. Thank you, Jayden, for coming on.